We can talk to anyone on the planet in milliseconds. We have access to the entire sum of human knowledge in our pockets. Yet we report feeling more isolated than ever, trapped in digital echo chambers and cycles of mindless consumption. We routinely buy expensive technology to show off our social status. We engage in bizarre internet trends because everyone else is doing it. And we treat online political debates like literal blood sport. Our behavior follows a specific ancient logic. We are effectively running a complex 21st century civilization on a 200,000-year-old operating system. Our daily decisions are secretly governed by three biological survival algorithms: imitation, religiosity, and tribalism. These survival tools enabled our ancestors to endure the harshest environments on Earth. If we want to fix our fractured world, we have to recognize how they still drive us today. Early humans survived without learning everything through trial and error. If someone built a fire, others copied them, a drive anthropologists call imitation. Today, that exact same instinct pushes us to buy fast fashion or blindly share the latest algorithmic outrage. Then there is religiosity. In early societies, groups performed shared, seemingly pointless actions like chanting, dancing, or strict physical routines. Performing those rituals manufactured deep social trust and cohesion among the participants. We do the exact same thing today. We worship corporate brands, wait in line for specific sneakers, or check in at trendy locations. We use these performative habits to signal our loyalty to a specific group. And when those groups formed, they needed defense. Tribalism evolved as the ultimate safeguard, ensuring early humans would fight and die to protect their immediate family and clan against outsiders. Every single time you scroll, shop, or argue in a comment section, you are blindly deploying Ice Age survival strategies in a digital landscape. As populations grew from dozens into millions, civilizations needed ways to maintain order among strangers. They achieved this by scaling up those basic instincts, transforming local traditions into national religions and civil duties. Whether through the pursuit of harmony in the East or civic virtue in the West, these complex systems were built atop our biological need for shared ritual and expanded loyalty. They allowed people who would never meet to feel like they belonged to the same story. To test the limits of this tribal loyalty, anthropologist Harvey Whitehouse spent 2 years doing field research with an isolated community in Papua New Guinea. One day, a devastating hurricane struck Australia. When this remote, impoverished tribe heard about the destruction, they immediately gathered their own meager savings and donated the money to help the victims rebuild. The tribe didn't view the Australians as outsiders. Their shared human biology allowed them to view total strangers thousands of miles away as family. It proves that our tribal instincts are not permanently locked to local borders. We have reached a modern inflection point. We are now living in a Terra tribe, a hyper-connected environment where our ancient tribal instincts are colliding on a volatile global scale. Maintaining narrow tribal boundaries in a world this connected guarantees endless conflict. Worse, it prevents us from solving collective existential threats like global climate collapse. We cannot erase human nature to survive this crisis. Instead, we have to consciously redirect our own evolutionary operating system to forge a path forward. We can direct our tendency for imitation toward better outcomes. By utilizing social incentives and policy, leaders can make green choices the new conformist trend. Look at the indoor smoking ban. Decades ago, lighting up indoors was a deeply entrenched habit. But aggressive policy and messaging reversed that behavior, making it socially unacceptable to imitate. We can apply our sense of religiosity to the stewardship of the earth. We can shift our inherent reverence for the sacred away from hyperconsumerism and toward the protection of the natural world. And we can redirect tribalism. We can intentionally stretch our identity away from local loyalties to build a global supertribe, a community bound by a shared human destiny. The conformity and tribalism that frustrate us online are actually the ultimate social glue. If we stretch our definition of us to encompass the entire planet, the exact instincts that helped us survive the Ice Age will be the tools that save our future.